Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to the class. May I please have a student to recite the prayer before starting, but before that the ta'awudh, please, ST.
Can I have A7342, please?
A7.
Assalamualaikum.
Welcome, Sam. Is that A7324?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So please start with ta'awudh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ta'awudh is just a'udhu billah, okay? And then we have tasmiyah, which is bismillah. Would you please like to recite the ta'awudh again? Just once more, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Jazakumullah. Okay. Just alif and ayn, they sound really they sounded the same. So alif is a simple alif sound, but the ayn should come from the throat. So a'udhu billahi, okay? And please read the translation as well.
I seek refuge with Allah from Satan, the rejected.
Indeed. Jazakumullah. And would you like to recite the prayer for learning and teaching the Holy Quran?
رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري.
Excellent. Just one thing. What do we have on top of lam? Li, sorry. Wayassir li. What do we have on top? What is this?
Mother?
It's mud, yep. But what type of mud? There's a name to it. Do you know the correct terminology?
I think you have to prolong it.
Yes, you do, but it's called mad saghir. So how long do you think you have to prolong this for?
About 2 to 3 seconds.
It's indeed more, it's 3 to 4 seconds, okay? Because usually we prolong so for 2 seconds, vertical fatha is what we prolong for 2 seconds. This is mad saghir, we prolong it from 3 to 4 seconds. So start from 1 then and make sure you prolong this.
ويسر لي أمري.
Prolong it for longer.
ويسر لي أمري.
Well done. Please read the translation as well.
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me.
Excellent. And that's from Taha, verse 26 to 27. And please read the next one as well.
ربي زدني علما.
Okay, ni, we have ya. So we have to prolong it. So, Rabbi zidni. So for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Start from the beginning.
ربي زدني علما.
Yeah, excellent. And read the translation as well, please.
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Excellent. And that's also from Taha, but verse 115.
Okay.
Go on, read the next one as well.
Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafiya.
Excellent. Again, so noon, we have noon with shadda on top. So we have to do the nasal sound. So Allah, and also on the meme as well, we have shadda. So whenever you have shadda on top of meme or noon, you have to give a nasal sound. So Allahumma inni. Okay? So you have to keep the meme sound and you have to keep the noon sound for a bit longer. And next thing is we are doing a waqfiyah. So this fathatain, we call it tanween here. So specifically fathatain. So when we're doing a waqf, this one of the fatha goes away, so it disappears, and then we're left with one, and we have alif next to it as well, so we have to prolong it. So nafi'a. Okay. So yeah. So read the translation now, please. A7324. Please read the translation. A7324.
Yeah. Oh Allah,
Okay.
oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge.
Excellent. Ibn Majah, that's so the hadith book. So Ibn Majah, hadith number 905. Excellent. Go on, read the next one, please.
Rabbi allimni ma huwa khayrun indaka.
Okay, excellent. But when we're doing a waqf here, we just say indak. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Please read the translation.
Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge.
Excellent. And finally, the last prayer, please.
ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Okay, good. It's just the noon with shadda, so you have to give a nasal sound. And same here with innaka. And the ayn sound. Okay, so Rabbana taqabbal minna. So you have to keep the noon sound for a bit longer in your
Okay.
yeah. So and the ayn sound should come from your throat. So now please read the translation, please.
O Lord, accept from us, for you are all hearing, all knowing.
Excellent. Now can I please request my TA to present the etiquette and the correct way of logging in, please?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. A G2 class etiquettes. Before the lesson, you're expected to perform wudu, ablution, as you would for namaz. You're expected to cover your heads. Boys should wear topi, girls should wear dupatta. You should have revised your lesson. You should be sitting with an adult in a quiet room. Could you have your audio off and your video off? And if you could log in with the correct ID. Can I just say, we are having some students putting their videos on, and we are taking note of those students. But if you could refrain from doing that, because it goes against the etiquettes of reciting the Holy Quran. During the lesson, please listen attentively to the class. Recite verses alongside online recitation. Please keep your hands down unless the main teacher asks you to put your hands up. So sorry, if you could refrain from putting your hands up. After the lesson, revise the lesson, complete the assigned homework. You're given new homework every day, so please pay attention to what homework is assigned. The contact information, as usual, is info@nqc.org.uk. Please be reminded these classes offer additional support to learning. They're not a replacement for one-to-one learning at home.
So would you like to have log into the
Yes, I'm sure most students are familiar with this by now. So as you join in the meeting, it says join meeting there, and it tells you what your ID is as you log in. So you've been given your IDs in emails previously, so you should be clear about what your IDs are. It shouldn't say somebody's name. So for example, on this screen, it says Ahmed's iPhone. It should have a number according to the ID that you've been given. So yes, okay, so the ID that you've been given should start with an A7 with a 3-digit number after it. It would be 3 something. And if you use or N8 and they have a total of 4 numbers with no spaces, and if you could use those IDs, that would be great. Incorrect IDs will be checked, and within about 10 minutes you'll be put into the waiting room. If you are put into the waiting room, please consider it might be that because your ID is incorrect, and if you could log in with the correct ID, that would be great. Okay, so as you log in, if you could tick all three boxes, remember my name for future meeting, don't connect to the audio and turn off my video. We'll unmute you ourselves, so if you could not connect with your audio, that would be great. Okay, so the meeting ID, the new meeting ID at the moment is the one that you've just logged in with. It's a 435 number, and then you have your own ID underneath it, and then if you click join, that's how you should go ahead and join the meeting. And the password you've been given has been given to everybody. You've been sent it in your email. So once you put the password in, the screen will come up, and then you log in and wait to be accepted into the meeting as soon as the host has started the meeting. Once you've done that, okay. Over here, you have information regarding this. You have all the videos uploaded onto YouTube. You can access them at nqc.org.uk. Type it in the search bar, and it should all come up. A list of all the classes will come up, and you can revise your lessons from there.
Jazakumullah.
Okay, so you can also have a tutorial on how to log in from there too. So it's right at the top, as you can see. So if you are having any trouble, you can log in from there.
So now we're going to move on to our lesson today. So today is a revision lesson. So yesterday, I believe that you did Surah Al-A'la revision from verse number 1 till verse number 10. So today we're going to, inshallah, do from verse number 11 till the end of the surah, which is verse number 20. So, ST, can I please request you to choose a student to revise the lesson with us, please?
Can we have A7334, please?
A7334, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, so would you please like to recite from verse number 11 till verse number 15, please?
Okay, okay. Shall I start from A'udhu Billah?
Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى.
Jazakumullah. So that's A7334. Okay. So we're doing bit by bit. So we're going to do a few verses, and then we're going to continue on to up to verse number 20. So just from verse number 11 till 15, there's some points that some mistakes that you've done. So for example, you gave jerk to sheen, this letter here, but jerk is only given to a qalqala letter, and sheen is not one of them. So just pronounce them smoothly. So وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا الْأَشْقَى, not ashqa, okay?
Okay.
And then the tha sound and the tha sound, they always not pronounced correctly. So to everybody else, not only you. So basically take your tongue out and touch your upper teeth, and then you should say the letter for the tha and the tha. So for tha, take your tongue out, touch your upper teeth, and then say the.
والذي.
The. So just say the letter, not the word. The.
The.
Excellent. And everybody else, you should also repeat after me. So the.
The.
Okay? Yep. So, and then for tha, it's the same. So take your tongue out, touch your upper teeth, and then say the letter tha.
The.
Excellent. So alladhi.
الذي يصلى.
Yeah. So everybody else repeat after me. Alladhi. And then same here. So thumma. Okay. So just few. I'm just going to ask a few questions. To A7334. So you know this noon here. What do we have on
Yes.
top of that?
Is
It's
the gunna.
it's shadda.
Oh,
Yeah, the sign the sign itself is tashdid or shadda. But then yes, the rule is that we have to do a nasal sound here, a gunna sound. So well done for that. So whenever you have noon, and there's one other letter that is supposed to have gunna sound if it has shadda on top. Do you know that letter?
no.
So one is noon, correct? The other one is meme. Okay, so everybody pay attention. So first is noon. If it has shadda on top, then you're meant to give nasal sound, and then also meme. For example, here, thumma. So this meme has tashdid or shadda on top. So these two letters we do gunna sound whenever they have shadda on top. Okay. So one thing to remember here. Again, the za sound is very common, that commonly mistaken. So it's not za, it's the. Then, yeah. Okay, this letter, how would you, okay, start from the beginning, from Al-Ladhi, and
Okay.
recite this verse, please.
Okay. الذي يصلى النار الكبرى.
Okay, good. So what did you do to this ba?
Did I
So did you recite it smoothly, or did you give a jerk?
a jerk?
Excellent. And why do you think you have to give a jerk?
Because is it because from the fatah?
There's nothing to do with the sign. What is ba letter? Like I told you before, when on the sheen, that when you do the jerk here, you're not supposed to do it because you're only supposed to do the jerk on certain letters. What are they called?
Is it?
It's kalkala letters. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Qaf, ta, jim, ba, dal.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why you have to give a jerk here. So ba on ba. Okay. So the next thing is this a kalkala letter?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done. Zakumullah, that was A7334. Zakumullah. Can I have another student to recite some more verses, please?
Can I have an 8329, please?
N8329. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Good.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so just so that I can know if you were paying attention, what rule do we have to apply on noon if it has shadda?
Pardon?
What rule is there that we apply on when we have noon with tashdid or shadda on top?
The nasal sound.
Excellent, well done, the nasal sound. And there's another letter that you have to give a nasal sound to if it has shadda. So what letter is that? So other than noon, there's one more letter.
Meme.
Excellent, well done, meme. Okay, let's move on. So would you please like to recite from verse number 16 till verse number 20, please? And it starts from wa. Start with now start.
Sorry, I forgot which ones.
From 16, so from here, wa.
Um, um,
Start with Bismillah.
um, I don't really know it.
You don't know, sorry, you don't know what?
Should I read it off or
Yes.
not look at it?
No, you have to look at it. Yes, you have to look at it. So start with looking at the screen. So start from Bismillahir Rahman. Go on.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wazaka.
No problem. Go on.
Wazaka.
Rasma.
Wazaka rasma rabbihi fasalla.
Excellent.
Bal tu'siruna al-hayat ad-dunya.
Well done. So we have to join the wa with lam.
Okay. Wal akhiratu khairun wa abqa.
Okay, good.
Innaha innaha la fisuhu fil ula. So Suhufi Ibrahim wa Musa.
Well done. Good attempt. Well done. So just a few mistakes. If we go down. Okay. What problem were you facing when you were reciting this word?
I didn't really get the letter after the ka.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So that's ra. Okay. So the, kaf, ra. So zakarasma. So well done. Now, ba. What type of? So you said abka. Why do you think that's wrong? Ba is a qalqala letter. So you meant to give what to this letter? So so you have to give a jerk, okay? So instead of abqa, it's abqa, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and then again, noon we have shut down top, so we have to give a nasal sound. In.
Okay.
And then we have wow. Yeah, we have wow here. So we meant to prolong it for 2 seconds. So not ula, it's ula. So
Okay.
إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى.
Okay.
And then, okay, what sign is it on top of meme?
Is it a shadda?
No, here, this meme, sorry. It's
Fatah.
excellent, well done, Fatha. So you're only meant to prolong it for 1 second, and you said Ibrahima. So you prolonged it for 2 seconds. Just 1 second, okay? No more than 1 second. Excellent, Jazakumullah. So that was, what's your ID, please?
N8329.
And 329. Jazakumullah and 8329. Jazakumullah. So now we're going to create a breakout room. So just bear with me. So the ST, would you please like to give me the students for the breakout room?
Can we have A7340, A7345, N8?
Sorry, 1 second. A7304 and then A7305.
A7340,
Yeah.
A7345,
I cannot see A7305.
45,
Okay, sorry. A7345. Okay, yep.
N8330,
N8330, yep.
N8351,
N8351,
and N8329.
N8329. National Design. And then I'll send the TA. Sorry, I think I just accidentally invited all of you guys to the breakout room. So only those who have been called out, please, would you please go to the breakout room? Okay. Now, okay, we can continue the class now. Okay. So, ST, can we please have another student now, please?
Can we have N8346, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome. Please, can you repeat the ID?
N8346.
346. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. N8346.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay. Would you please like to recite from verse number 11 till 20, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى
Start with Bismillah always.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى.
Sorry, 1 second. Yep.
وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Okay, excellent. And N8346, do you know these verses by heart?
Yes.
Okay, so now this time, would you please like to recite without looking at the screen?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيى قد أفلح من واستغفر اسم ربه فصلى وتؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Excellent, well done. So just a few mistakes. So when you're pausing here, we're meant to prolong this. So وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا الْأَشْقَى. Okay? And then Ra, what do we have on top of Ra? What sign is this?
I don't know what it's called.
Okay. But do you know the rule for this? How long do you prolong this for?
Is it 2 seconds?
No, it's 2 seconds. And the name for this is vertical fatha. So whenever you have vertical fatha, you have to prolong it for 2 seconds. So and then meme, again, the tha sound was not correct, and the meme with shadda. So we're going to give a nasal sound to the meme. So thum. And then you forgot to say man tazakka. You didn't complete this verse. So qad aflaha man tazakka. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent. Everything else was fine. Just one. No, that's fine. Because that's fine. That's N8346. Jazakumullah. That's perfect. Right. Okay. Just for the breakout room again. Okay. Yep. So they've been sent. Let me just confirm. Okay, that's sorted. Okay, so ST, can we please have another student now, please?
Can we have A7338?
A7338, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent. So do you know the verses from verse 11 till 20 of Surah Al-A'la?
No,
No, okay. So how many verses do you know of Surah Al-A'la?
I've recited up to all, I think. Well,
Sorry?
I was
Up to verse
recited,
number 6.
I think I recited,
So verse number 6. Okay.
Yeah. yeah.
So would you like to start from Bismillah then? So let's see your pronunciation of the verses you've memorized.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sabbi isma rabbikal a'la. Allazi khalaqa fasawwa. Wallazi qaddara fahada. والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما. I can't see the rest of it.
Oh, you're meant to recite without looking at the screen.
Oh,
Okay, recite however much you know. So, but without looking at the screen. So, do you know Surah Al-A'la from up to verse number 6?
yes.
Okay, so do up to here, but without looking at the screen, please.
Sabbi isma rabbikal a'la.
Bismillah. Start from Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sabbi isma rabbikal a'la. الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى.
Excellent. Okay, well done. So what do we have on top of alif here?
مدة كبير.
Madde kabir. Excellent. And what's the rule for this?
4 seconds.
Excellent. 4 to 5 seconds. Yep. Good. Well done. And what do we have on top of ya?
مدة صغير.
Excellent. Madde sagir. And what's the rule for this?
3 to 4 seconds.
Excellent. And do you know what we say after the second verse? The second verse. Yeah.
Subhana Rabbiyal A'la.
Excellent. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Well done. Excellent. So your next homework will be to revise further, to memorize further even. Okay? So Jazakumullah. A338. It was, I guess. A7338, sorry. Can you please have a raise of hands of those students who know verse from verse 11 till 20 by heart? So just those who know by heart. Okay. So would the SD please choose these students from those who have their hands raised?
Can we have N8346, please?
Yep, sure. So N8346, Assalamu alaikum. N8346, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I just went.
Oh, okay. Okay, exactly. Can you have another one now, please?
Can we have N8342, please?
N8342, yep. Assalamu alaikum, N8342. N8342, can you hear me? Okay, I don't think N8342 can hear me. Another student now, please.
Can we have A7306?
A7306.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, so you know verse number 11 to 20.
Yes.
Okay, so would you like to recite that but without looking at the screen?
How does verse 11 start again?
It's وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا. So I'll just
Okay.
yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Okay, excellent, well done. So that's A7306.
Yes.
Okay, so now just one mistake. So actually two mistakes here. So the noon here with shadda, again you have to give nasal sound, which you didn't give. So just make sure that you keep the noon sound for a bit longer. وَيَتَجَنَّ. Okay? So try again.
ويتجنبها الأشقى.
Well done. And it's very common when we're reciting with chi that we prolong the letters that are not actually meant to be prolonged. So same case was here. So ha with fatha only. Okay, so you're meant to only give 1 second to this. So, but you gave more than 1 second, 2 or 3 seconds perhaps. So it's qad aflaha, no more than that.
قد
Okay?
أفلح من تزكى.
Well done. Jazakumullah. That was A7306. Very well done. Can we have another student now from the people who raised their hands?
Can we have N8314, please?
N8341?
314.
314. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. So you also know from verse number 11 till the end?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Well done. So let's start. Go on, start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى. إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Excellent. Well done. Just few mistakes here. Okay. Instead of me telling you, would you please like tell me what do you think the mistake was? So wherever I've highlighted, just try to recognize the mistake.
Maybe I needed to hold it for a bit longer.
Hold
For
okay, for how much? How long?
2 seconds.
Excellent. So you have to prolong it for 2 seconds. So fiha, not fiha, okay?
Okay.
So try again from thumma.
ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا.
Excellent. What about here? So I've highlighted the kaf and the ya. So, and what do you think is on top of that?
Maybe it needed to be. Maybe I needed to hold it for 2 seconds as well.
Yes, excellent. And why do you think that is?
Because there's a vertical shadda.
Fatha.
Fatha. Sorry.
Yeah,
Fatha.
no problem. So just getting used to the correct terminology. So instead of saying zabr or zair, is fatha or kasra, and damma or vertical fatha. So that's also a part of learning. So knowing the correct terminology to use. Okay, well done. And here, what do you think?
I think it's the same thing.
Excellent. So you know the trend. So the mistakes that you're doing are just of prolonging. So you're meant to prolong at the places that you're not prolonging. Okay. So just keep that in mind, and let me just note that down. Jazakumullah. N8314. Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Can I have another student now, please?
Can we have A7339, please?
A7339.
Yes.
Okay. A7339, Assalamu alaikum. A7339. I think he's not unmuted yet.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. So that's A7339.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So you also know the verses from 11 to 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'll just change one thing a bit. That I just want to make sure that everybody is paying attention to the class. Because when one student is reciting, you're meant to recite after him, just so that you're practicing as well. So what I'm going to do is you're going to recite from verse number 11 till 20 as normal, and then I'll choose another student while you're chosen as well. So he or she will tell me your mistakes, and if you have to verify if you think the mistake was the same as he or she thought. Okay, and then I'll tell you the correct thing. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, go on. A7339.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي صحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى.
Excellent, well done. So now I will choose another student. Sorry, the ST will choose another student. ST, would you please like to choose another student? Any student, it could be someone who has not raised their hands. ST, are you there?
Okay, I will choose now.
Okay, sure.
N8348.
N8348. Assalamu alaikum, N8348.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. So just for a short while, I want you to be the teacher. So as I've explained before, so would you please like to tell A7339 what his mistakes were? So for the first highlighted one, what do you think the mistake was?
Would it be like that he had to say like summa?
So what is the rule that he's meant to do and he hasn't done?
He has to say the meme for a bit longer.
Excellent. And why is that?
I forgot, sorry.
Okay. So I'll ask to A7339. A7339, what do you think? A7339?
Hello?
Assalamualaikum. What do you think? What's the rule that you meant to apply here?
I think I need to do a nasal sound.
Excellent. Nasal sound. Exactly. So right, it's nasal sound that you're meant to do. So just you're correct about holding the mean sound, but just know that it's nasal sound that it's meant to do. So thumma. Okay. Go on. What's next? N8348, what's next?
Sorry, I was muted.
Okay, no problem.
Did he have to prolong it?
Excellent.
Pardon?
And why is that?
I know how many seconds he has to prolong it, but I don't know the.
So how
Would it be 2 seconds?
in 2 seconds? That's why. We okay, well done. Go on.
Did he have to prolong the siru to siru?
It's not always it's not always the prolonging bit that is wrong. Look at the letter itself that I've highlighted. How have I taught you to pronounce this letter?
To see.
So for that, let's say you have to do, so in terms of your mouth action, so what do you have to take out? And what do you have to touch?
Your upper teeth.
Yep, so take your tongue out and touch your upper teeth and then say the letter, sorry.
To siru.
Everybody revise, so say after me, so so take your tongue out and then touch your upper teeth and then say the letter. So everybody repeat sa. Okay, so tu'thiruna, it's not sa. So when you're saying the letter, if your upper teeth and lower teeth, if they're touching, then that means that you're not pronouncing it correctly. So you have to take your tongue out and touch your upper teeth. Okay, so sa. So tu'thiruna. Excellent. And what do you think here? It's something to do with raw.
Pardon?
Something to do with raw. It's raw. Yeah.
Did he have to make it a bit thick?
No, that was not the mistake. What's on top of the what's the sign here on top of the raw?
Is it a mother?
No, it's fatha.
Fatha?
Yeah, fatha. So he's only meant to prolong it for 1 second, but he prolonged it for 2 seconds. Okay. So A759, are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said well akhiratu. So you prolonged it for a bit longer than it should have been. So only 1 second. Well akhiratu. No longer than that. And same here. We have alif next to the. So hadha. We have to prolong it for 2 seconds. Okay. So jazakumullah to both A7339 and N8348. Well done, N8348, for pointing out the mistakes. Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so now we are almost done for today. Just before that, 1 second. So your homework for today, sorry, I don't have the slide up today. Very sorry for that. But your homework again, because we have HIFs, so next class, so tomorrow we have the parents meeting, but the next class afterwards on Thursday, we're starting a new lesson. So, but before we start a new lesson, we have to make sure that everything we've covered so far, we've mastered that. So everybody who has not yet revised or memorized those the 3 surahs that we've done, Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-A'la, and Surah Al-Ghashiyah. So those who have not memorized them, please memorize it by Thursday, because then we're going to start our new lesson. And those of you who have revised, who have memorized it, make sure that you've memorized it with correct pronunciation. So go over so these videos are on YouTube. So go over these lessons again and again to make sure that your nasal sound, your tha sound, your tha sound, and the places that you have to prolong, they're all correct. Okay. So your lesson is to revise Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Ghashiyah, and Surah Al-A'la. Okay. So Jazakumullah. Can I please have a student to recite the prayer after Tilawat?
N8342.
N8342. Assalamu alaikum.
On.
N8342. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Okay, I will give another. N8348.
Okay. N8348. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, I just went.
Oh yes, that was to read to show the mistake. Okay. Can you have another one, please? Can we have another student?
N8330.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. N8330. Would you please like to recite the prayer?
Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Sorry.
Allahumma hamni bil Qur'anil Azim. Waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmatan. Rahmatan.
Now, when we are doing a waqf, this ta it changes to ha. So instead of rahmatan, it's rahmah.
Rahmah.
Okay, excellent. And please read the translation as well.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakumullah. And then we're going to end with this prayer. So, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Oh Allah, accept this effort and service from us, for you are the most hearing, the most knowing. Ameen. So Jazakumullah for your time. May God bless you. So Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.